Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The French Hub. So as per the title, you all are aware that today we are going to start with a very important French grammar topic, that is possessive adjectives. We'll start with the very beginning, cover the most basic aspects of each and every point, and then come to the conclusion of possessive adjectives in French. So do watch this video till the end if you are a beginner or even if you are advanced level French learner, because I'm going to tell you some rules that you need to follow in French while you are attempting questions related to possessive adjectives. Also, it's going to help you in your speaking skills. So watch this video without skipping, and if you find this video helpful, so do comment me down, like this video and share with your friends learning French. Do keep a French grammar guide with you. You can keep it for an advanced level as well and for a beginner level as well. For beginners, I'll definitely suggest the Collins Easy Learning French Grammar book. I have even tagged that book in the product section, and also you can find it on Amazon, Flipkart, all the websites. All the grammar topics have been covered very well in this book. So do check this book out if you wish to have a good command in French language, specifically in grammar. So now let's begin with the video. So what are possessive adjectives? We are going to talk about them in English first of all. So in English, a possessive adjective is one of the words my, your, his, her, its, our or their that is used with a noun to show that one person or thinks it belongs to another. Let's take an example. This is my book. Here, this my is the possessive adjective. You are directly showing the possession with the book. You are giving out the ownership that the book belongs to you. So these are called the possessive adjectives. Now, there is a difference between possessive adjective and possessive adverb. Adjectives are the word that qualifies the noun, whereas adverb are the words that qualify the verb. How do we get to know whether it is possessive adjective or possessive adverb? Adjectives would always be placed before the noun, whereas adverb are not placed before the noun. They are placed nearby the verb to define them. So here you can see the noun over here is book, and we placed my in front of the book. That means here it is used as a possessive adjective, not a possessive adverb. Also, my is a possessive adjective, whereas if you say this book is mine, here mine is a possessive adverb. So now I hope you are clear with possessive adverbs and adjectives difference. So our topic for the day is this possessive adjective. Now one thing before starting the possessive adjective is that possessive adjectives in French, they agree with what they describe, not with the person who owns that thing. For example, if you say Paul is looking for his watch, here we have put it his as per the subject, which was Paul. But if we say Sarah is looking for her watch, we see the change in possessive adjective as per the subject's gender. But in French, it's totally opposite. As we know that everything in French is gendered. It has a masculine gender or a feminine gender. So we have to put the possessive adjective in accordance with the gender of the noun that it is meant to qualify. So like if you want to say my in French, so it would have many variation. Why so? We have a different variation for masculine noun, then we have different variation for feminine, and then again we have another group which is of plural. If you want to say my in French for a masculine noun, in that case you are gonna use mo. Second, for a feminine noun you are gonna use ma, and for a plural noun you are gonna use me. Now one thing over here that is left is about the vowel. Vowel is a part of masculine itself. So if a noun is vowel, it begins with a vowel, then we have to put this mo. So let's see the order. The most powerful one is this plural one, then you have this vowel, and then the masculine feminine. Whether the noun is masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter, but if it's plural, then we have to put this possessive adjective. Then the lesser powerful one is the vowel. Whether the noun is masculine, feminine, whatever, but if it begins with vowel, so we have to put mo in that case. And then the leftover part, that is masculine or feminine, we have to put accordingly mo or ma. Now as we know, this my possessive adjective, it is linked with the subject pronoun I. That means this is the variation of je subject pronoun in French. So for je, we have three possessive adjectives, mo, ma, me. Let's take a few examples of je case to understand it even better. The first one is I have my car. That means we have to now translate it in French by using the possessive adjective. So let's see, I have is the conjugation of avoir verb, so we are going to write it as j'ai. Then my is the possessive adjective, which is the variation of I. which is je in French that we just learned. Let me just keep it as a blank. Why so? Because the possessive adjective would be based on the noun that we have to qualify. So let's first see the noun. It is car, which is voiture in French. Now, as we know, voiture is a feminine. That's why here we are gonna put ma possessive adjective, which is used for feminine nouns. So the answer here becomes j'ai ma voiture. Then the second sentence is I have my pencil. Again, I have is the conjugation of avoir verb. Then again comes my, which is the variation of je subject pronoun in French. So we have to put the possessive adjective of je category. In some cases, the subject pronoun is not directly given. There might be a name given to you. In that case, you have to identify possession has been shown to whom and accordingly put the possessive adjective. So again, I'll leave this as blank, and then see, pencil is called crayon in French, crayon, and we are very well aware that crayon is masculine in French. So for masculine noun, I have my answer as mot. So now let's take a few more examples of the possessive adjective my, that means of the je case. So next sentence we have is Peter has my book. So in this case you can see here the subject is Peter, but the possessive adjective used over here is my. That means the variation of je subject pronoun in the case of possessive adjective. The subject pronoun would be put it up as it is. Has is the conjugation of avoir verb. That means we have to accord the avoir verb with Peter, and Peter means il, that is he. So we have to write the conjugation of avoir verb as a. So Peter a my book. Now first we'll leave a blank for my and then write book in French. So book in French is livre, and we are aware that livre is masculine, so here we are gonna put mon. Now suppose if the sentence was Peter has my clock, and clock is horloge in French. Now many a student will do mistake over here. As you can see that horloge begins with a vowel, so in this case we have to put the possessive adjective as mon, because with vowel we have to use the masculine case itself. I hope it's clear. Then for the plural one we have the example as I have my school bags. So I have is the conjugation of avoir verb again, then j'ai, and my I'm gonna leave it as a blank, and school bags are cartable. Though cartable are masculine, but we can see it is plural in this case. So here the possessive adjective is gonna be mes. J'ai mes cartables. That means I have my school bags. So here we come to a conclusion that though we have variation of possessive adjective in je case as mon, ma, mes for different genders or numbers, but all of them means the same in English, that is my. I hope the je case is clear. Let's come to the next subject pronoun, which is tu, that means you in English. And for you, we have the possessive adjective in English as your. So ton, just like mon was used with masculine or vowel, the same way ton is used. Then ta is used with feminine nouns, and te is used with plural nouns. Let's take an example. You have your book. So you have is again the conjugation of avoir verb, which is tu as. Your is the possessive adjective. We are going to leave it as blank because our focus has to be on the noun. Book is livre, which is masculine in French. So ultimately we are going to put here ton. Now if we change this sentence a little bit by changing its possessive adjective, so let's see what would happen. So you have is again the same tu as. My we are going to leave it as blank, and book is livre. Now many students after looking at tu will fill the possessive adjective of tu case as tu as ton livre, but this is wrong because here the possessive adjective is my and we have to fill it accordingly. That means here the subject pronoun that is used for the possessive adjective is I. You have to look over the hidden meaning behind this possessive adjective. So here the answer is gonna be mon. Tu as mon livre. That means you have my book. You can't change the sense of the sentence. Like if you are gonna write tu as ton livre, that would become you have your book. But what we mean to say is you have my book. So in that case we are gonna put mon. Coming to the next subject pronoun, which is il or elle. That means he or she. So for il or elle, we have the possessive adjective as son for masculine or for vowel, then sa for feminine nouns, and se for plural nouns. Though son, sa, se, they are differentiated according to the gender they are going to define, but all of these three, they mean his, her, its, or one's. I think there is no need of discussion of examples because we are very intelligent by now. Now coming to the next subject pronoun, which is nous, that means we. So we have notre for masculine or vowel nouns, notre again for feminine nouns. So for masculine, vowel or feminine, we have the same possessive adjective in the case of nous. Then for the plural, we have no. All these three, they mean are. Then the next subject pronoun that we have is vous, that means you. Now there is a very slight difference between tu and vous. Vous is used in plural case, like if you say you all, you are referring to a large group of people and referring them you. In that case you use vous. And also for being formal, like if you are talking to one single person, in that case also you can use vous. How so? When you are talking to someone elder than you, when you want to show respect. So that thing we already know, just to give you a crisp of their meanings and differences. Votre is used with masculine or vowel nouns. Votre again is used with feminine nouns as well, and vos is used with plural nouns. All of them, they are differentiated, but they have the same meaning, one meaning, which is your. Now coming to the last subject pronoun, which is il or elle, that means they. Now il is used with masculine when you are referring to a large group of male people, and elle for feminine. And for this case you have the possessive adjective as leur for masculine, feminine, or for vowel, and leurs, though the pronunciation of both of them is the same, just you see a difference of s. This leur is used before plural nouns. So I hope possessive adjectives are very much clear to you now. Now, two things before ending this session. The very first point is possessive adjectives, they come before the noun they describe. For example, you can see voilà mon mari. So here you say that is my husband. So you have used mon before the noun. Then another example is mon frère et ma sœur habitent à Glasgow. You have used mon and ma in front of frère and sœur respectively. Then the third example of the same case, est-ce que tes voisins vendent leur maison? Means, are your neighbors selling their house? So tes and leur came before voisin and maison noun respectively. And the last point for today's class is that possessive adjectives, they are not used with the human body parts. Instead, you use le, la, l apostrophe, or les instead, which are the definite articles. For example, if you say, my hand hurts, so you are not going to say, j'ai mal à ma main. Instead, you'll say, j'ai mal à la main. That means you have pain in your hand. So you don't have to use possessive adjectives in front of body parts. I hope the possessive adjectives are clear to you. You may ask the PDF form or PPT form of this lesson on my Gmail ID. For more such grammar videos, do subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video with another interesting and grammatical topic.